Hi, Daniel.
Hi, I'm really excited to be here. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. First of all, this is my first, not the first, but first tour. I'm on a tour, and it's not my language, and of course, never did it before an audience before, since I got here, so I do it a little bit. Okay, so my name is Danielle Dvir. I lived my whole life in Israel. I'm 23 years old, living with my parents in Nale, it's near Modi'in, and I have two little brothers. One of them is 20, he serves in the military right now, and I have my little brother, Erez. He's 18, he's a senior, and he's about to go to the military soon. I was a fitness instructor in my military service. I finished it 2 years ago, and since then I was traveling the world, and I came back April a year ago to Israel and started my life, trying to build my life there. So I'll tell you on the week of October 7th a little bit. As you know, it's holiday season in Israel. We had Rosh Hashanah and then Sukkot on September 30. And yeah, זה קשה לו לזכור, זה הסיפור שלי. כן. Okay, so we had Sukkot. I went north to my family to celebrate it, and on the weekend we had the big festival. We bought the ticket way in advance, a few months before. We were really excited, and it was also a very important week for me because I moved to Tel Aviv for the first time, October 1st. I was really excited for that week, and so that's what I did. On the weekend, celebrated Sukkot, went on back home to the center of Israel. October 1st, took my stuff, went to Tel Aviv, really excited. On October 2nd, I already went to the market to buy myself some clothing for the party, for me and for my friend. I got this shal, which is really nice for parties. It's a vibe. You just put it in yourself and you dance, and this is like a part of the outfit. It's really nice. And yeah, that's it. The rest of the week was about family and friends, again, holidays. Working a little bit, friends, family, and on Friday, I went back home to do shishi dinner, Friday dinner, and then I went upstairs to get ready, talk to Chen. I went with Chen, my friend Chen Almog, to the festival. We had another 30 of our friends there, or more, probably. And my brother took me to her house in Modi'in, and we drove south. Now, I didn't know where the party was until the night of the event, because Friends festivals and parties are not, we don't know about the location before, but even though when I knew it, I wasn't worried or anything because the party was approved. It's a huge festival, 3,000 people or more came to that festival. So, and I live in Israel my whole life, so it's not something I worry about. And because again it was holidays, so they had parties, not the Nova, but they threw parties throughout the weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every day they had some event there. So I wasn't worried at all. And we got there to the, we got there to the camping site. We saw our friends, we brought tents and everything. We wanted to, of course it's overnight festival, so we build our own kanta.
campsite.
Campsite. And we celebrated one of our friends' birthday. He celebrated 25. And Ofek was really exciting, good night for all of us. And when we got there, the main stage was actually closed. It opened late at 4 a.m. and we thought this is our biggest concern that night. The second it opened, we ran there, me and my friends, and you can't really see it, but I do have the only good captured memory from that night. A photographer took it. It's me and our parents running to the main stage. Pretty awesome.
Right to the left.
And that's it. We were dancing all night, having the best night of our lives. I see a lot of friends there from the military, from home, from just life, you know. And we were there at the main stage until 6:30 in the morning while the music is still playing. Suddenly people are seeing thousands of rockets above our heads. I was at that time in the main stage near the speaker, but then the music suddenly stopped and I didn't understand what's going on. I thought maybe the electricity went off, but it didn't. A police officer came and started shouting "Tseva Adom," which means red alert, which means there are. Is everything okay there? Okay. What you need to do in a situation like this in Israel, and it happens a lot. We were super okay with that. What you need to do is just to lay on the ground with the face towards the ground, with the hands over your head, and just wait until the rockets stops. But they fired rockets like really heavy. What do you call it?
Artillery?
Artillery, yes. Yeah. Yeah, just thousands of rockets above our head, and he said, please evacuate, listen to the authorities, the party's over, go home. In the beginning we thought maybe people stayed at the camping site, waited for it to end. I told Chen, we're going. I took her, I said, let's take our stuff, let's go to the car. I was calling my parents, telling them the situation, letting them know they're firing rockets and I don't know what to do. And they told me when I was on the way to the car, they told me, Dandush, go to Be'eri or Reim, which two kibbutzim that are the nearest to, you all heard what happened there. But we're the closest to the festival, and I thought, like I opened the maps, I was thinking, do it or not, and I told them maybe I should just go to Rotem. Rotem is my cousin, she lives in Ena Shlosha. It's also a kibbutz after Be'eri, I think, and really close to Gaza too. And we got to the car, and then I thought to myself, like, what are the chances that a rocket will hit me? And I don't want to spend more time here in the south. Maybe I just better go back home, drive fast, and go away from here. So that's what I decided to do. And then 3,000 people trying to escape the party in the vehicles, so traffic along the way, and I'm trying to go past them. And I see a bomb shelter in the party, like in the entrance of the party, in the junction, in the crossroad. And I was thinking maybe we should go inside and wait there, but it was packed with people. And again, what are the chances that a rocket will hit me? I'm from Israel. We don't care. And we have the Iron Dome, and yeah, we're a little bit holding adishim.
Indifferent. We're indifferent to that. We normalize the fact that there are rockets in Israel.
Yeah, we're normalizing everything. And so I decided not to go inside. I was driving, and I had to turn left in the crossroad, but to drive north. But then suddenly it was blocked, and I didn't understand why, because the police officer just told us to evacuate and do it fast and drive home safe and all of that, and something just felt wrong. So I opened the windows and I had to turn right, south, and just didn't understand what's all about, like why they are blocking the road. It's completely the opposite than what they told us to do. And then I'm driving 100, 200 meters, and again, traffic, they blocked us from the right too. Suddenly a man started running to us, and he's shouting, "Terrorists, terrorists, run!" Between the cars. He came between the cars, and I had my windows open. So I heard him, and I took the keys, and I took Chen, and we went outside the car. Started running east, because I thought if there are terrorists there, or on the road, or from the party area, because I didn't understand where they came from, or Gaza, if they're lucky. And so we just, I thought just running east would be the best option. In Israel, east is where the sun rises. So we ran, towards the sun. And we ran, and after a few hundred meters, Chen stopped running. She turned back to the road, to the car, and she was on her phone, and I was already far away from her. I was running, and I was shouting to her, Chen, come, what are you doing? Like, they're there, and yeah, I forgot to ask, I forgot to tell every time. Automatic gun shooting at us. It's not something, after that police officer came, or whatever he was, like 1 minute after, automatic gun shooting at us from in front of us. And so just imagine that in the picture. So I ran, and she went back to the car, and I was thinking to myself, there is no way I'm going back. They're shooting there. I have no idea what she's doing, but I'm definitely not going there. And so I continued running. I got to a hill, which is an open field. It was like a hill, and then down the hill you have open field. Everything is open field. I don't know if you've seen any of the videos of us running. That's where I made the presentation. But it's all super wide open fields that you cannot hide anywhere. And so I waded up the hill, and I saw I saw the horizon road, which I thought maybe I better go and run there, and go on that road and run to a kibbutz and find a shelter. But I wasn't sure, and then I saw 5 people running in that field, and I saw they're safe. They're running like a mile away from me, and I see they're safe, and the terrorists are coming behind us. The shooting is getting closer, and people are running, and nobody knows what to do. I was alone since I lost Chen, so I decided to go down the hill and start running towards those people. So I'm running as fast as I can, and the gun the gun shooting is not stopping at all, and then suddenly from in front of me, from like spraying the people that were in front of us, and some of them managed to turn around and shout like terrorist turn around. So we went back to where we was, kinda. I couldn't go back to where I was because the terrorists they were closing at us, surrounding us. And so I ran south. You can't really see anyways. So I went up the hill and I can't breathe because I'm running for so long, and then we got to a field that was really hard to run there because it was holes in the ground, and so I fell a few times and I couldn't run as fast as I ran in the other field, and the terrorists are coming, and I didn't want to look back, so because I thought I might freeze, and I said just if they'll hit me, and I'll continue doing what I can to save myself. And I did 2 steps jump because the holes in the ground, and I was listening to my heartbeats and calculated my breath with my steps, because I felt like I might pass out from my heartbeats. And they're getting closer to us, and people falling behind me, and I'm going past people just in case they will shoot somebody. It will not be me. And then I had this shot on me, so I decided to go. I saw orange freezes because I couldn't breathe. I thought that I need to or I'm dead from heart attack or the shooting, so none of my options are good. I thought hide will be better and catch a breath. So I went to the trees and I found the thickest tree I could find, the thickest and
Underground?
Bush.
The lowest
the
one.
lowest one. So I went inside it and I put the shell on me. I was covering myself like this, the full body, and people are going next to me and they can see me, like the party friend, like people from the party. So I felt safe there enough to stay there a little bit and catch a breath. I was hugging myself and trying to contact everybody, but nobody answered because they disrupt the
Communication.
the signal. Yeah. Trying to text everybody, call them, no answer, and I was waiting there for about 30 minutes, and suddenly Hen texted me, and she said, what she was. Yeah, she said she just have no. She was in the car, and she said she have no way to get to me. So I said, they disrupting the service. I have no way to get to you. They blocked us. I said I'm alone. She said, Danielle, you have to go with him. She meant our friend. But I didn't know where is he. And then she said, Danielle, I have no way to get to you. I said, where is he and where are you at? And that's it. It was 8:20. I was running like an hour there in the field, and stayed another 30 inside the tree. But then when I got those texts, I understood she's not coming and I'm alone and it's just me now. So I thought, what are my options? And suddenly they stopped the shooting and I thought everybody's dead already. because I couldn't hear nobody screaming anymore or going, because in the beginning people were still walking and running in the field, but they didn't do it. After 30 minutes they were gone. So I thought, what are my options are? So my first option, my option was them thinking they will come and see me inside the tree and just shoot me inside the tree. Or they're coming, they'll see me inside the tree, they'll take me out of it, rape me, and then take me as a hostage. Or my third option is that they will come there and couldn't, see me, hopefully, and somebody will rescue me at night, maybe. I have no idea what's going on there. So I didn't like none of my options, and dying inside a tree is super lame and not like me. Seriously, I just couldn't think of, I better be dead running or doing something or fight. It's not like me to be dead inside a tree, and I didn't want my parents to know I just didn't want that option to even come up. So I decided to go outside it, and I was quiet to try to listen if somebody is stepping the dry leaves. And again, it was quiet, and I went outside the tree, running from tree to tree so nobody will see me, trying to be as quiet as I can. And suddenly you see a few people, boy and girl from the party. They looked from the party, and away from me, and then I ran to them. Went past them. Again, I was thinking all the time to go past people, so if somebody's getting shot, it will not be me. And so that's what I did. I continued running on that road. I ran a lot. I got almost to Patish, and then I found some friends in a crossroad. They had fields there and greenhouses and a farm. And the police officer told us, listen, gather us all. We were there 100 or something people. And he told us, I don't know what to tell you, but they are everywhere. They got inside the kibbutzim and you have nowhere to go. We have no idea what's going on really. So you better just hide here. Go find a place to hide and they will come to rescue us. We don't know when, but they will come. Alright, this is probably the most horrible news we could hear. So we did what he said and we went to hide in that farm. But again, it was 100 people hiding inside a farm. We drank there, it was water, and we were running all morning. It was hot, so it gave us dehydration. Yeah, it was. We were really lucky that we had the farm, but it makes a lot of noise. So there was a lot of noise there, and we didn't know what to do. We thought hiding in a farm will risk us, and so me and another 6 guys, 4 of them are my friends, we thought of an idea. We opened the maps and we saw a dry river that leads to a base, and we thought running in that.
Army base. What? An army base.
Yeah, what is that?
An army base.
Okay, army base. The idea. So that's what we did. We we went inside the river, and it was a few kilometers run to that base inside the river. But then we got to the river, and by that time we knew they were coming on vehicles. And there are many of them if they got inside the kibbutzim. You need to understand that we didn't know anything, and this is crazy to us that you know what happened on October 7th, but then every second we discovered something new. So we had to be really cautious with our actions. So we knew they were coming on vehicles, and then I told them, I saw a road which was pretty close to that river, and I thought if they're coming on the vehicles, they'll just maybe see us. It's an option. They'll see us, they'll come, and they'll shoot us inside the river. We heard the gun shooting. They have no mercy. And we have no place to run if they're coming, because we are inside the river, and we'll be like, we'll just be shot there. Yeah, and so we did a bit brainstorming inside the river, and we decided it's not a good of idea, and we better just stay at the farm, go back to the farm. So we did, and lucky us, all the 100 people were, they went somewhere, I don't know where, but only 10 left in the farm, so we decided to stay there. And actually, when I was running in the field in the beginning, my mom called me, and she heard they're shooting on us, and she was asking me like, where are you at? Where are you running? And are you with friends? Are you alone? I said, I'm alone. And she started like freaking out. And why are you alone? 5 friends. And so I hung up on her. And Mom, I'm running. Come on. So she understood she needs to text me if she wants me to answer. And then she texted me 9:30 a.m. She said, Dad went south. And my dad took his gun and decided to drive all the way to me. Like Liam Neeson, so Taken 4, my dad.
Taken 4.
And so she texted, Dad went south, Hashem will save you and help. I texted her, tell him not to come while I'm running. Tell him not to come, there are kidnapped people and stuff, hostages, tell him not to come. She said, where are you at? Again, in the field. She said, I called him, are you alone or with people? And keep it cool, try to find a shelter. And then I texted her when I was in the crossroad. I found friends, and and she texted me, Dad is on the way to you. Hashem will save him, be somewhere safe. Again, Hashem will save you, be quiet and hide. And she was screenshotting our live location. My dad wasn't calling me like my mom. He was super, he understood I'm running and I don't have the time to answer. And we have the app. I heard in America it's pretty common that you share locations. So in Israel it's not. All my friends think I'm super weird for having this app, but in that day, it saved us. And of course, after October 7th, I went to my friends, and their parents hear my story, and now all my friends hate me because their parents want this app. So he just came. It was
He was synced?
synced. Yeah.
Synchronized?
To the maps, my location to the Waze, and he got to me straight to the farm, and took me and 4 of my friends, and we were really lucky for not being shot at when we were driving, because there are stories about fathers that came to pick their kids and got shot from the terrorists, and we cannot show the video.
No, we will send Rabbi, and he will share with you the testimony of her dad. I will say that you'll see there, he says, it's just a short thing. He says, I was going to Gaza, I mean to the south, but talking to him, he was going to Gaza. If his daughter was being taken to Gaza, he would go there to bring her back. So
yeah, he told me that he would, but it will be harder, so he preferred to just get there on time.
So we will send his testimony so you guys will be able to watch it too.
And closures. Chen, she's alive. Yes. She answered me around 3 p.m. My dad took me at 11:30. I was already in the car. From 7:30 till 11:30, I was there. Chen answered me only at 3. She got home at 9, and I was thinking to myself, she's probably dead or kidnapped. I was really hoping that she's
that's the 2 options.
if that's my 2 options, that she's dead. But she's alive, so I couldn't ask for anything more than that. And for Rotem, my cousin and her family in Ena Shlosham, the terrorists broke into their kibbutz. The idea for they're trying to clear the kibbutz the whole day, so they told me they're alive, and they were hiding in the safe room for 12 hours with their 2 babies. When her husband, she's trying to make them be as quiet as 2 babies can be, and he's standing out
in front of the door.
Yeah, with 2 knives, trying to protect the door, and they're knocking and trying to break the windows and everything, but Hashem kept them safe, I guess, and they couldn't break into the house. And the IDF took them at night, saved them. And I lost 3 of my friends. They found dead. Amit Magnezi, Zichrono Livracha, were found a day after. They were looking for bodies in those fields and everywhere. 2 weeks after the party, because some of the bodies, we ran everywhere, you need to understand. So they were looking for bodies a long time after the party, and also some of the bodies you couldn't know. They were burned or yeah. And so Amit were found a day after, and Ariel Biton, Zichrono Livracha, was found 3 days after, and Amit Lahav, she was found 5 days after, and that's it.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Dara.
Adir is okay. Adir. My brother is okay.
Her brother her brother finally left Gaza and he's back home, so we're very happy and we can finally breathe. So, and Adil, her brother, so thank you for his service as well. Hi everyone, thank you for being here. My name is Darha Levy Feldman and I created Faces of October 7th after seeing what happened on October 8th, basically. And seeing the denial. I used to work on a campus at UC San Diego in the Jewish community until August.